All right, guys, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and get her going. Good luck. May the force be with you. It is a keeper break if you like. So if you bought a player that you would like to keep for the next two, oh, there we go. For the next two Thursday nights, just make sure you send me the email. Email is always at the bottom of the screen, mark@everythinggolfusa.com. Cannot send it to me through eBay. It must be through email only. Price stays the same. So if you paid $5, it'll be $10 for the next 2 weeks. And I combine shipping. $9.98 is good for all 3 weeks. All right, we've got a Roger Clemens on campus. Toman, Cowser, McLean, auto, and Tucker Toman. It's a good start. Got it on campus. Right off the bat. All right. Autos we stuff. We got Mesa, Kempner, Justin Crawford, Midroff, O'Reyes, and Dylan O'Ray. Morabito and Ryan Ritter. Reimer, Kevin Abel. O'Ray and Dalton Rogers to 51. Zimmerman and Clark Elliott. Noah Schultz, Caden Wallace. Camilo Diaz, numbered to 5. Camilo Diaz to 5. Drew Thorpe to 10. Silverio and Blake Burkhalter. Man, what the heck are you doing? You don't show up anymore. You're here to complain I'm not hitting you anything? Corey said there's a show in Dallas, what, next week that he's going to be at? Huh. You never know. It is Panini. They could have 5.5 case, and nobody would walk away shocked. Alrighty. Box 2 coming up. Wow, we got another one on campus. It's an on-campus kind of night. 2 boxes, 2 on campus. You're looking for one specific? I didn't hit it with the first one. You got a shot. We've got Brooks Lee on campus. Brooks Lee. Ford, Cannon, Fralick, and Cox. Hey, I just threw a Spencer Strider up today, Jason. I got a Spencer Strider up on eBay. Antigua, Boyd, Pete Hansen and Jennings, Reyes and Peyton Pillette, Perkins and Zoback, Reimer again, Luke Waddell, Reyes and Fluharty. Cade Horton to 199 and another Dylan O'Ray. Jung and Tamar Johnson to 124. Ramirez, that one's to 49. Tyler Locklear, Barry, and Graham. Kind of thought you were in here to berate me about the Strider that I threw up there. It's actually a pretty nice Strider, number to 7. Ah, good luck with that. That won't get you very far. This isn't the Boomo show. And honestly, I don't know if you really want what he's giving away for free. If it fills, blowing my mind it's taking this long. I'm guessing people are short on funds right now. That type of stuff used to fill like in an hour. Used to fill in like an hour. And can't really put, not really going to put anything else up until that fills. But yeah, I can remember the good old days. Hey, you're the one bringing up free stuff, not me. I just taken it to the inevitable conclusion. We've got Spencer Jones, Lesko, Hughes, Phillips, and Young. Birdsong and DeVos, Cole Phillips, Troy Melton, Spencer Jones, Jacob Berry, a Schweitzer and Romero, Will Mabry, Nate Furman, Bennett and Kosovich, Crooks, Jose Frias to 149, Mule and McLean, Reggie Crawford, a De Los Santos, Prelip and Jackson Cox. Yeah, it's definitely, and this used to be the time when it wasn't slow. Fanatics better figure something out. Because this didn't used to ever be a slow time. Baseball getting going and stuff, it was always hopping. Now you got to have the right player at the right time, like Yuri Perez right now. If you got Yuri, you can make some money, but that's about it that I've seen. I am slowly filling out my store though. With color and crap, that leftover color. Hey, I do have an Ignacio out there you can go grab if you want, Jason. Pretty sure I put an Ignacio orange, I think, out there. Well, yeah. They are definitely opening up the presses. You would think if they're going to open the presses, they'd buy some more presses so it wouldn't take so long. I mean, they're just printing money anyway. Campbell, Jung, Kumar, Miller, and DeLauder. Heck, if you're just printing money, you might as well get more printers. Yeah, Todd, this is it. Yeah, the number on it, this is the only break tonight for Elite. It's just the number allows me to put up multiple ones within the same week on eBay because I've got to have a different, or it sees it as a duplicate listing. Graham, Williams, Simpson, and Tidwell. Schultz, Cam Collier tonight. Miles and Coop. Wozner, Cade Doty, Javier and Made. Stain, a Silverio to 149. Rushing and Reimer. Dustin Harris, Passiola, Van Scotter, and Mikey Romero. All right, we got a few more in here. So, as I said a little earlier, if you bought a player or players you would like to keep for the next 2 Thursdays, make sure you send me the email. Email is at the bottom of the screen, mark@everythinggolfusa.com. Price stays the exact same. So if you bought a player for $5, it's going to be $10 for the next 2 weeks. You don't have to rebid. And I do combine shipping. $9.98 is good for all 3 weeks over every break I do in that time period. And then I ship at the end. It takes up too much space. Uses up too many letters. I can barely fit most of this stuff, especially on Elite and stuff like that, in anyway. I try. Plus, you pay direct. If you're keeping, you pay direct, so you save tax too. You just send it to me through PayPal. So if you've ever noticed that players are missing, you jumped in the middle of a 3-week that probably 50% of the players were kept. And you never have to keep, but if you don't, tomorrow I put everything up on Facebook. And any player that's not kept can be claimed. So just because you don't keep doesn't mean they'll be out there next week. Because anybody on Facebook could claim something that you left. Phillips, Elliott, Cowser, Madden, and Toman. And occasionally I do get people confused. No, if you pull a card tonight, it is your card. You're not keeping your card. You're keeping your spot for the next 2 weeks. Ventura, Brenner Cox, a J.R. Ritchie to 62. Moya to 24. A lot of gold coming up. Gabe Hughes, Joe Lamp, gold ticket to 99. Coop, and Van Scotter. Well, do you have J.R. Ritchie? Moa, Blade Tidwell to 99. Tamar Johnson. Rushing, Jared McKenzie and Justin Henry Malloy, the Tiger. Ritter and Trey Gonzalez. Jason Dominguez. Trey Dombrowski. Gold and Cepeda. You can't say it if you have Ritchie. in his A's debut. Is he up in the majors? Or are you talking about him in the minors? I didn't think anybody on the A's were playing good right now. A-ball. Yeah, you're hoping he does real well so you can move some stuff. I know you. All right, guys, that is half of it. Well, we had a starter throw a 7-inning, 2-hit, 74-pitch shutout today and get pulled. 70-something pitches in, 7 innings, and they pulled him. So we could bring relievers in to give up runs. True story. Our pitchers, doesn't matter how many pitches they throw, they're not going more than 7 innings right now. DeLauder, Fabian, Lesko, Bolt, and Hughes. Sprinkle, Hei-Yu Lee to 199. Thomas and Fabian, Nato and Nor, Diaza and Tanner, Marin, Kenya Huggins, Kumar and Jet Williams, Jace Jung, Isaac, Stain and Cutter Coffee, Hodo, Melton, Marcus Johnson, and Drake Baldwin to 61. There's another low-numbered one. That's 2 low-numbered A's or Braves already. We're only 6 boxes in. I think you've reached your limit, Taylor. Anybody have any questions about keepers? Being able to keep your player? Feel free to ask. We've got a little bit. We definitely have a little time. And 11 o'clock breaks are always a little quiet. Leaf Vivid, I did not. I've got Stars and Stripes coming in, but no Leaf Vivid. Seemed like people were kind of they either really liked it or hated it. There wasn't a whole lot of in between on it. DeLauder, Johnson, Tidwell, Barrera, and Beavers. All right. Autos, we got Jimmy Crooks, Barrera. There we go. Jackson Holiday tonight. Jackson Holiday. You do hit these guys occasionally. That's a nice one. All on card. Auto actually stayed on card. Graham and Harrington. Soretti to 25 and Ritter. Nato. Jacob Miller. Arraez and Jacob Berry. Sean McLean. Drew Gilbert. Ignacio Alvarez. Izzy and Fluharty. Stewart. Zobak. Savino and Henry Williams. Why, did you like Vivid, Taylor? Or were you one of the guys that didn't like it? It seemed like they didn't like it because of the coloring on it. It was too over the top or something like that. What was your thoughts on metal with every card being low numbered, so you had 1,000,000 101s in it? I honestly didn't get any metal either because I didn't think that was going to work out. That people were going to be like, oh, I hit this, and then realized, yeah, so did everybody else. They're all 101s. So you weren't a fan of the idea either. You didn't think it would work. Parada, Coffee, Johnson, Beavers, and Parada. Gabe Hughes. And boom, how about a gold Drew Jones tonight? We've got Holiday and Drew Jones tonight. That one's numbered at 49. Most of the golds are 99, but that one's 49. Boom, Drew Jones and Holiday tonight. Madden, Gabe Hughes, Gray and Noah Dean, Gavin Cross and Brock Jones at 24. Pattison and how about Eric De La Cruz? Eric, maybe a brother? Elliott and Marcus Johnson, Mikey Romero, Nolan DeVos, Schultz and Ardone, Cole Young, Nate Furman, Soto and Rudy. It's hard to go wrong with some of this stuff for the price. If you've got Holiday or Drew Jones tonight, congratulations. Could end up being a great buy in the future for what their stuff might end up doing. See, and I'm okay with the parallels. I'm okay with all the different color. It's just everything numbered to 10 or not. Everybody's a winner. It's like a, I don't know. It felt like a participation trophy. You get a 101, you get a 101 kind of thing. I mean, I like the color because I chase all of it. Going for a rainbow and stuff with some of my guys. So I'm okay with that part of it. It just didn't seem to make, and from what I understand, all the stuff's kind of, the prices of the singles are plummeting because everybody's figuring it out, which isn't good. Anybody else have any opinions? Feel free to jump in. Yeah, but they've always done that. The Shimmers, Waves, Mojos, they've always done that. And I'm okay with it. Just don't make every card a number to 10 or less. All right, well, we got a redemption card. If you got a redemption player tonight, DeLauder, Thompson, Tidwell, Schultz, and Barrera. If you're hoping for a redemption, we got one. Hall and Jason Dominguez, Prospect Material Signature Jersey. Boom. Jason Dominguez tonight. Rushing and Elijah Green. Zach Nato. Troy Melton to 10. Cox and Birdsell. Hodo and Birdsell. Van Scotter, Midroth. Dylan Lesko, jersey. Reggie Crawford. Mikey Romero and Judd Fabian to 95. Rashik and Dylan Ray. Miller and Jordan Sprinkle to 24. That was a good box. Yeah, I mean, it's not like Topps isn't doing the same thing with all the yellow blue or yellow green type stuff. Topps is doing the exact same thing. It's like they looked at what Leaf was doing and go, we can do that. Hold my beer. So it's not like Topps is necessarily any better about it. All right, guys. We are down to one box left. One box. Hopefully you've hit something tonight. Yeah, that's not happening. I liked having the stars and stripes in this stuff, honestly. I liked having the kids in it. Well, we've hit Drew Jones, Jackson Holiday, and Jason Dominguez autos tonight. Those are definitely some big names. Let's go. King, Jones, Melton, and Miller. Zach Nato, Brannigan, Smith and Milbrandt, Sapeda, Kenya Huggins, another Tamar Johnson, and Elijah Green that time. Jace Jung jersey card, Crawford and De La Cruz, Parker Messick, Kevin Parada, Morabel, Cooper, Dombrowski, Victor Scott, Wobin Cho, Cepeda, and Casanova. That one's numbered to 85. All right, guys. That's all the opening part for tonight. Give me a second to sleeve and clean up, and we'll get a recap going here real quick. How easy are the Braves to hit in this stuff this year? I assume there's a few of them that are easy to hit, and the rest are tough. I don't ever pay attention to the team part, so. Have a good night, Gerald. Go Lubob. Gotta admit, it's gotta be tough being a White Sox fan right now. Because they look like they should have a good team. And they just don't. All right, so last reminder, if you are going to keep your players for the next 2 Thursday nights, make sure you get me that email ASAP. Murphy's Impossible. I've actually hit Murphy in draft picks, Prism draft picks. I've actually hit him there. It is. Oh, I'm well aware. I've watched them enough. All right, guys. Recap coming up. We've got Casanova, Green, Johnson, Sprinkle, Green, Fabian, Jones, Baldwin, Johnson, Moya, Johnson. We've got and Rogers and 2 on campuses, Clemens and Brooks Lee. Hit those early tonight. Jersey cards. We've got Jung, Nato, Lesko, Nato, Romero, Hughes, Gilbert, Barrera, Nato, Jung, Dominguez, Ventura, Harris, Schultz, Crawford, Spencer, Ramirez, Horton, Zimmerman, and Diaz. Catch you later, Taylor. First stack, we've got Scott, Morabel, Parada, Crawford, Huggins, Cepeda, Brannigan, Cho, Ray, Rashik, Crawford, Birdsell, Hodo, Melton, Dominguez, Furman, Young, DeVos, Pattison, Dean, Gray, Cruz, Jones, Oreas, Zobak, Stewart, Alvarez, Ritter, Soretti, Crooks, Holiday, Melton, Hodo, Isaac, Huggins, Marin, Knorr, Sprinkle, and Lee. It's a pretty good stack of autos right there. Stack 2. Dombrowski, McKenzie, Tidwell, Mola, Lamp, Hughes, Ritchie, Cox, Malloy, Pasiola, Stain, Doty, Wosner, Collier, Williams, Graham, Silverio, De Los Santos, Crooks, Furman, Mabry, Berry, DeVos, Birdsong, Frias, O'Ray, Reimer, Paulette, Oreas, Boyd, Lantigua, Waddell, Thorpe, Elliott, Reimer, O'Ray, Oreas, Kempner, Mahea, and Abel. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. We got Onyx tomorrow night. So I will see you guys tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Have a good night. Actually, take that back. It might be 11 o'clock tomorrow night.